Ladies and gentlemen, KageKaze here. Hey, do you remember that really awesome free-to-play game I showed off once? Oh wait, I guess that doesn't narrow it down a little bit. Oh, well, all seriousness aside, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you back to Chronoblade, which is a side-scrolling brawler in 3D, done in Flash. Well, I'm not sure about that last part, actually. The Flash version of Chronoblade appears to still be available. However, with this update comes an arena, and the arena wasn't available unless I upgraded to the Unity player. So, ladies and gentlemen, it would appear that Chronoblade has moved on to Unity 3D, which is kind of cool. So, a few new features here. We're looking at multiplayer being added to the game. The screen you're seeing now is a little bit of a welcome back / hello to new players thing that they're doing right now. They are giving away items every day for a week. I'm not sure how long this lasts. I'm on the last day, obviously. Day 1, you get a really nice piece of armor for a low-level character. Then you get 500 gold, med packs. Here's crafting items. You get about 50 of this bogwood level 1 crafting item, which is kind of nice. Crafting is fairly new to the game, and I don't have many materials, so I'm glad to have that. Day 5 gives you a chest with random items. Day 6 gives you these crystals, which are the high-end currency of the game. And of course, Day 7 gives me this wonderful hat, which it doesn't look like it's super powerful. It's level 12 requirement, so it's probably more for Cosmetic. So let's go ahead and I'll just go into the inbox and accept this. And I want to kind of, since I know the Chronoblade devs are listening, I just stole someone else's catchphrase. Anyway, I know that they're listening. And I know that they look into feedback, and they have used some of my videos as feedback. I want to state that I think that one thing they might want to do for doing rewards and things like this in the future is make sure it's known that when you pick up an item, it goes into the current active character's inventory. In fact, they may want to let you change characters or notify you that you might want to change characters for that. The reason being, if I go into my inventory, I have a character here that's already level 13, as you can kind of see at the top here. But this level 1 armor, or level 5 armor, is really nice, but I'm already beyond it. I already have better armor. I would like to give it to one of my other characters. I have a character that is... oh, what level is she? Assuming it loads. It's never taken this long before. I will be quite honest. Figures, I run into these strange issues when I'm trying to record. Oh, I can rename characters now. Okay, this is interesting. That's a new feature. I mean brand new. This wasn't in the game last time I loaded it. So that's kind of cool that you can rename your characters as you so desire. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to refresh, ladies and gentlemen, so you have my apologies. Okay, I'm back. So I have this other character. She's level 2 right now. This is my Lofi. And I would like to use the armor on her. Unfortunately, if I pick her and I go into the inventory, you'll see that that item is not available. And unfortunately, the game, while it does have a rudimentary messaging system, doesn't have a way for me to send items between my characters. So that's quite unfortunate. So I'm going to go back to Auroch. He's the character you start off with, by the way. You're a barbarian here. Melee fighter. Lofi is more agile. There are 2 other characters that haven't been introduced into the game yet. If you do watch the PvP trailer that they've released, though, you get to see a little bit of this gentleman here in the trailer, and he looks like he has some very nice moves. Okay, so Chronoblade, let's go ahead and get this out of the way, shall we? It is a Facebook game, and every time I say that, I kind of cringe a little bit because I know there's a percentage of people out there that hear that term and they're like instantly turned off. It's like, nope, I don't want to play it anymore. Nope, I'm done. Sorry, you said the F word. You said the F word, and I'm done. And I hate to hear that because yes, it is on Facebook, but again, that's mainly just as a delivery vehicle. It is in Flash or now Unity. It is in 3D. It's free to play. It's very generous in its free to play nature, honestly. If we go up here, you can see what you can buy are crystals, which is the high end. Okay, oddly enough, I'm going to be running a little back and forth between resolutions because clicking on the crystals thing put me into windowed mode instead of full screen mode. But anyway, this is the high end currency, about 1 crystal or 10 crystals for $1. And then I'll go ahead and, while I'm still in this mode, show the gold. You can buy more gold, $1 for 10,000 gold. So the gold is the stuff you get in-game. You can get crystals, I do believe, in-game by meeting certain requirements. They're a bit more rare. The other things you can buy are tournament tokens, which take crystals, and it looks like they have arena play tokens. Okay, my apologies, I'm back up to full screen. Alright, so you have different tokens here that you can buy, and that's pretty much it. You can buy, let's go to the store, you can buy gear for gold and crystals. That is completely possible. So you can pay for a little bit of power, but honestly, it's not something that you can't get from the game through the challenges and things like that. So, yes, you can pay for some things, but ultimately most of it is going to be purchased, or sorry, most of it's going to be obtained by playing the game. So really, the fact that it's on Facebook shouldn't really matter. And I think what drives people away when they think Facebook games is they think of a game that's going to be constantly spamming their friends and reminding them, hey, I'm playing Candy Crush, I'd like you to buy... No. Send me an extra life. No. Okay, they don't do that. Alright, you can use the Facebook vehicle for sending stuff to people, though. That's kind of nice. You can send gifts to allies. I'll click on that here, and you can see that I can send gifts every 18 hours. You know what? In fact, I think I'll send one to my good old friend here, Ziggy D. Good man. Check his channel. He's awesome. Select all and send. Alright, every 18 hours you can send items. Now, unfortunately, I haven't had items sent to me, so I don't know what you get from that system, but that's really the extent of it. You can, yes, you can send messages that you play, but you don't have to. The game will not absolutely take control of your Facebook and post to people. Really, it's just a login, a way to track your progress, so it knows who you are and what characters you have and where in the story you are. That's it, really. It's worth trying. I know I said Facebook, but try it. It's an interesting game. Alright, so looking at the new features, well, at the top we can already see we've got play tokens for Arena. So the Arena is the new thing. This is the thing you kind of need to be in the Unity engine for, because it's a lot of the multiplayer stuff. I haven't tried this yet, so I have no idea how it's going to work with the gear that I have compared to other players. Just recently added as well, there is a guild system. You can create guilds, find guilds. You get guild rewards for... Let's see if I click on create guild, if it... oh, cool. You can choose insignias and colors. And what does it cost me? I mean, enter a guild in this... Okay, it takes 30 gold. That's a pittance. So... Let's see, can I find out what getting a guild means? I think you used to be able to, and I don't know why I can't now. I'm going to be quite honest with you. So let's take a look at some guild levels. Like, here's a level 10 guild. Let's view it. And, okay, here we go, perks. Great, so you can create guilds, and they give you bonuses. So you can see here at level 2, you get maximum health, bonus damage, armor, chance to get bonus salvage materials, XP from each kill, damage absorption. There's a lot of boosts here. Elemental resist, attack speed, cheaper repairs, movement speed, chance to find magic items, Vanguard points per match, whatever that is, bonus damage, damage done using elemental attack. I mean, it just goes on and on. What is the final? Let's just get to the final stuff. 10% chance to find, so additional magic find is the final, with it looks like it adds up, so you get quite a bit of magic find. So putting a guild together is kind of nice. It just gives you little perks. You don't have to do it, but that's kind of cool. So we got the guild, the arena, music in the background, very different for the arena. By the way, I want to mention that I do like the music in this game. The going back to the map. Let me just... I'll turn that up here a little bit. We'll go into settings and turn that up. Just so you can hear that. I mean, that's just... And that's just the menu. I mean, that's just the map that I'm at right now. Let's go and turn this back down a bit. Okay, so options menu, since I've gone there, as you can see, pretty bare bones, but I mean, again, Flash/Unity game, so really you just need quality and effects. That's fine, not really a big deal. The map has changed since the last time I was here. There used to be flags, and there used to be challenges off to the side. The challenges are now in line with everything that you do, so you can see you've got a path, and the quests are still active. If I click on here, you can see there are quests that are available during these missions. So you have reason to go back to old missions because you can go and do those quests. The rush mode here, or the challenges, are still available in line. Some new missions have been added, because you can see I've moved beyond a certain point, and yet here is a locked area. I can't get to it, because a new mission was added here. This is Airlock Epsilon. So some futuristic stages that are supposed to represent this whole multiverse theme that they have going for you. Because this game, you come in, you play in this medieval, you know, as you can tell, it's like it's named after Norse mythology. Jotunheim, Utgard, Asgard is here. You start off with this fantasy theme, but it really is a sci-fi game because it's all about multiple universes and the Chronoc Empire trying to take over. So they've got stages that match that now, and new stages in line. And here's how you unlock your characters, is by unlocking certain stages. So the other characters will probably unlock the same. We can also see that there is a Christmas theme thing. So I'm going to actually do this, kind of show off the game with the Christmas theme mission. For those of you who haven't seen the previous Chronoblade videos. Because it'll just give you, I think if you like brawler games, you know, if you like Final Fight or Streets of Rage or things like that, this is a decent game that you may enjoy. So let's just go ahead and get into it real quick. Right after, I'll go into the crafting thing and then I'll go into the mission. Crafting in this game, very simplistic, honestly. You drag an item up here, and then it tells you what you can do to upgrade it. So here's the item I put, an energy potion for energy. The result is additional armor potion, and I need these materials. Very simple. And in fact, it even goes the other way. If I take, like, this epic item, apparently there's nothing for that one, but if I take, like, the iron, bog iron, this is a basic crafting material. I put it up here, and it can refine it into another crafting material. So these 50 branches I have, I can turn those into the iron. Great. If you take existing weaponry, you can put them up here, and you can upgrade existing weaponry. For whatever reason, it is losing... There we go. You can see that I can take this item and then upgrade it even further, and it requires certain things. Now, you can break down materials, like if you ever, you know, in Diablo, you would break down an item into base components. You can do that in this game, but some items will require the gray drops, like the moldy boot. This is an item that drops in early stages. I can disenchant it to make things like the bog wood, you know, different materials, but I may want to keep it for certain recipes. Thankfully, it's pretty easy to find, pretty easy to come by, so if you need it and you already refined it all, you can go for it. You just go ahead and get it. Alright, before I go in, I'm going to go ahead and give myself this headpiece, because, oh my goodness, I want to have a helmet that looks like a hat, because I look sexy in the hat. Yes, I do. Standard stats to loot-bearing games, dexterity, strength, and all that. Although they have been adjusted from... I mean, all these items were completely different when I picked them up the first time. And they've got different stats now. So dex, damage absorption, strength. You can see I have damage done to crit with earth ability. So that wasn't in there before last time. It's been a while since I've played this game. And seeing the PvP trailer made me think, you know, man, it's a shame I haven't been playing Chronoblade. And I really should go back. Because it's been a fun game. And I guess I'm kind of waiting for the other characters, because that's something I really love to do, is explore new characters. Alright, I've been rambling. I'm just really wanting to show off, you know, some of the updates to the game. If you're really interested, you can check out some of the other videos. The game has obviously changed quite a bit from the other videos, but the core of it, the combat, is mostly the same, aside from some refining that they've done, where it just feels a little bit smoother. So, no end of the Chronoc Imperium! They have sent an evil crew to Niflheim to destroy our Festival of Jewel. Apparently, the evil elf wretches are led by creatures they call wretch deer? Really? Okay. Alright. Let's go. Show you a little bit of the... Oh! Listen to that rockin' background. So here you go. It is a brawler game with special moves. Standard combos. All sorts of nasty moves that you can pull off. Jump combos, juggling, special moves. Look at that. These little guys are wearing hats. Now this is one of those games that's kind of like a what you would call a spectacle fighter. or basically your whole job is to destroy the enemy and make it look as flashy as possible. And you are rewarded when you do that. As you can see in the upper right-hand corner, I'm getting combos and all sorts of variety points by doing more moves and more varied moves. And that is how I will be rewarded with awesome, epic loot. The better you do by the end of a stage, the better the loot that you get. And that is what it all about. What could be better? Destroying your enemies, crushing your foes. Yes. I challenge you. Tell me something better. Whirlwind of death. Now, unfortunately, I'm out of practice. I was able to get some massive combos before. But of course... Oh my goodness, that guy's wearing... What is he wearing? Wearing antlers on his head. Look at this. So yes, you've got a holiday-themed event going on in Chronoblade. So, you know, come on by, take a look at it, and enjoy the holiday season by bashing the faces of things that are wearing silly little Christmassy hats. I don't see why not. Oh yeah, running out of energy. So really... Nice. The boss cuts. I like that. Yeah, a lot of little stuff has been added to this game since the last videos, I think, that really just kind of narrow that feeling down of being an epic game. There's the storyboard type loading screens now instead of just a static image, the standard static images without any information there. So you've got that. Uh-oh. Completely forgot I have a block. But again, they have been listening and taking feedback, and there's been a lot of features such as animation canceling and let's see. Knocked me flat on my ass, and I still killed him. I just know that I've read from their forums, and this is like a very passionate team. I really respect Inway. They're basically giving their game away. And listening very carefully to people, and they interact. A lot of their community managers interact through the social media, through their forums and things like that. And I really would love to see this game do well. Looks like I unlocked a new... The Night of the Wretch Deer. The night the Wretch Deer died. Nice. And I get the perfect snowball, a thrown weapon. Too perfect to throw. It clearly has another use. So this must be crafting material. Oh, that's awesome. So I'll go in there, we'll do this, and we'll play a little bit further. A massive bull named Klaus the Red seems to have been the leader of all these wretch deer. You can't let his terror go on and ruin the jewel. Alright. The Yule, right? So this game is best played with a controller. I've mentioned that before. I highly suggest it. If you don't have a controller, get one. I don't know how Unity handles controllers. I do know that Flash has a hard time with controllers, and this game was a Flash base. So what I've done is I've started using Joy 2 key with my controller. And that, oh wow. Oh yeah, there's like a dash. Yeah, that's fairly new. New to me, not to the game, probably. Veterans of the game would probably say, they're like, wow, you didn't know about this stuff? Come on. Ow, come on now. Now, what you're seeing here is only a sampling of the abilities and, of course, of the combos. I just have mostly the basic combos. I have 3 special moves, and I'm not very leveled, so obviously this level here is just a seasonal event, so it is designed to be easy. So if you're wondering why the game appears to be kind of, I guess, kiddie-friendly when it comes to enemies not really hitting me, that's why. This is a level 0 to level 3 zone. So you're not going to get the massive difficulty here. This game is going through a lot of tuning from what I've seen on the forums. Some areas are just so hard that people are like, no, you got to nerf this. This is just way too hard. And then there are others like, and again, they listen. They take that feedback to heart, and it's awesome. And this guy is just big with a candy cane. Aerial blocks. I like the fact that aerial blocks are in the game, and oh my god, I just got my butt kicked by the kitty boss. Alright, so yes, you die, you can revive with gold or crystals. Oh, man. Oh, dear. No. Don't kill me again, please. Oh. I'm gonna just spend my gold. I don't have hardly any gold now. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy me getting my butt kicked by Klaus the Red. Sheesh! Health potion, please! Oh god. No! So, as I was saying about some things just being super hard, he's smashing me multiple times. Multiple times. And I can't even get up. That's just crazy. Throw the snowballs. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Give me gems this time. I threw the snowball. And it puts a little snowman thing on. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, yeah, this guy's nuts. Anyway, this is just a fantastic game that I just highly recommend. It's been amazingly fun. You just have to not suck like I do, because I've just spent all of my gold. I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna just play through the scenario with the other character. You just have to keep moving, keep away from this guy. That's the secret, too. A lot of this game is knowing when to run, knowing when to move, knowing when to dodge these special abilities, and then when to retaliate. Uh-oh. Don't let him trap me in the corner. Constant movement. So basically you're trying to balance high combos by constantly hitting the enemy with not dying by just constantly moving out of the way of enemies that do stuff like that. Oh no. Oh no, I'm dead again. I'm gonna run out of money. I don't think I'm gonna kill this guy. There we go. I think I got it. I think I figured him out. Get away in this. Okay. These little guys just kind of standing around. They're like, hey, he's kind of beating on our boss. Oh, man. Activating another potion. Oh, dear. Oh, boy. I kind of want him to attack so I can make sure that I'm... Oh no. Oh dear god, I sucked at that. I spent all of my money. B+. That was terrible. Don't be like me. I got the perfect snowball though. Apparently you get that just because it's seasonal. Oh, wow, the Spirit of Xmas. So yes. Crafting materials. Yes, thank you. And I got Santa's Sling completing a quest, so I got Santa's hat. Elemental resistance and damage done with earth. Awesome. Well, alright. Yeah, that's me sucking at Chronoblade because I think the game is awesome and I can get more stars. That's interesting. So the way these work now, it looks like you have to get levels to get past some of these instead of stars. It used to be you would just beat the earlier stage and you would move on. Now it looks like I need levels. Well, it also means that I can probably unlock these zones without unlocking the previous areas. I'm not sure of that, actually, because, yeah, this is probably proof that I can't. But yeah, all sorts of stuff. So we'll look at the skills real quick. This really hasn't changed much. It is very much like a Diablo-esque skill tree where you've got your abilities. They do have prereqs for some of these, such as the arrows you can see here. You just have to fill up the first one to go on to the next. Actually, I don't even think you have to fill it up. I think you just have to put 1 point and then the next one. So I've got 2 points available, for instance, and yeah, it requires 5 points. So yes, you do have to fill it up. So not much has changed here. Some really nice skills and abilities. Again, that was just Auroch. And you know, this I know that this video wasn't very structured, and I know I didn't really go into a lot of details about a lot of stuff. But again, I have covered this game before, and there's lots of information out there already. So I didn't want to kind of overlap what I've already done. I just really want to say, hey guys, this game is awesome. You should play it. Forget the fact that it's on that social media thing that you may or may not like. You know, I don't even touch my Facebook account, quite honestly. I have a Facebook page that I post videos to, and I don't even do that myself. I've got it automated now. So, this is what I use Facebook for. So, I wouldn't be doing this if I thought it would be pestering the people that are on my friends list, like friends and family, though. So, and it doesn't. So, don't be concerned about that. It's worth a look at. It really is. Chronoblade.com. And if you want to get into the game, you can also just go to apps.facebook.com/Chronoblade. Honestly, if you just go to Chronoblade.com, there's a link right there. Just click play now. You're in the game. Take a stop by their forums and take a look there, and you can just see that the devs are constantly talking on the forums about how things can be changed and adjusted. So, not much feedback, honestly, to the devs this time around, other than the delivery system. Really, want to be able to give this to another character. The hat I like. This is, you know, very nice for this level. If I would have already been a high level, though, what I think I would like to see, since this is going to be a free-to-play game, one thing that this game can do is cosmetics. I don't know if that's been explored yet. We can look at the store and see that it looks like it half is. If we go here into features, like Snowhead, it's a level 10 item. If I click on preview, you can see there it is. It's very much a cosmetic item. It's not meant to be very strong. Same thing with these antlers here. And that's cool, but the downside is if you want to wear it and show it off in-game, you have to sacrifice an item slot. So if they think of anything for spending gold or crystals on, I would think that what I would suggest would be a cosmetic thing. A transmogrification or a cosmetic slot off to the side here. You know, let me wear the epic headgear of killing and have a little slot that says, okay, I've got the epic headgear, now I want it to look like this. And so that could be something that people pay money into and might want to pay into. I think that's worth an idea. I suppose before I go, I would like to try a practice match with the arena just to kind of see how this goes. Let's see if it can't find me an opponent. I don't know how many people are actually playing the game right now, so I may or may not be able to find anybody. And just kind of show off what it's like to fight another player. I'm kind of interested too, because in a game like this, responsiveness is important. I mean, it's kind of like fighting games. You look at like Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom and things like that, and they have this very visceral fighting system because there's like minimal worry about lag in a lot of those. So it looks like you may not be able to find anybody. So it timed out once. You got to be very careful about lag, and of course they're going to have to be careful about balancing, because if they're going to give you arena tokens and make it so you're limited to 5 arena fights a day, you want to make sure that it's balanced and feels good. You know, if you're not going to offer rewards to arena, then you can not worry about whether or not the game is balanced, right? Because that's the thing, if your PvP is going to be just for fun, you don't have to worry about balancing too much, because you can then still keep continuing to have these over-the-top abilities, because this is a PvE game at heart. But you don't want to make it too bad, you know, you want to still give someone the chance. But if you're going to do something like this, I'll go ahead and use my rank token, give it a shot, see if I can't find an opponent using the rank token. And there are rewards tied to this, you know, you can get gear. You can see that you can get a chest with random loot. I'm probably not going to find anybody. The current hour of the day just isn't really going to be conducive to it yet. So unfortunately can't show you guys the matchmaking. Maybe if I can get a match, I'll produce a video on it alone to just kind of show it off. Very much in beta, by the way, everybody. This game is constantly evolving. The arena is so new. I mean, this is like an alpha in the beta or something like that, you know. So there will be looking for feedback into that. So again, this is Chronoblade. If you like what you see, then go play. Go now. What are you waiting for? Seriously. I'll see you next time.